Coming soon, cast.
That's us.
Back again.
Here we are once again with another reaction video.
Boom.
Boom. But this time,
Uh-oh.
see, Marvel's done it again. They're just over-inundating us with trailers now.
Too many Marvel trailers.
Yeah. Marvel trailers, Sony trailers, because technically this is Sony, but Marvel's involved, so yeah.
It's Marvel.
Yeah. Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
That was so good. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. It's a school trip.
Did you get your passport?
Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
Mini toothpaste?
Mm-hmm.
Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I was supposed to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my food call.
Oh.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
Oh.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome.
You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not?
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
You don't want any part of this.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What? He looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spider-Man.
And I really respect him.
What's up, dickwad? All right. Woo.
Well, it's funny. That dude took the words right out of my mouth. Who is that guy? It looks like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one. I was like, you're not wrong.
He surely did.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, my friend. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I figure we need to preface.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have to. Guys, this guy 3 weeks in a row. Shocker.
Shawnee has not seen Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to do with this guy. Says he's a fan.
He also says he's about tapped out.
Well, that's true. But here's the deal. Spider-Man Homecoming kind of took Spider-Man and like changed up the whole universe. Like what we kind of know, it exists in there.
Sure.
But they changed it around and it just works.
Okay.
So like the people that you would traditionally think are supposed to be the people that are playing the characters are like not necessarily those people, and I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So
yeah, I mean it looked good. I remember when we did the trailer, I just it kind of came and went, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm lesser for it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm sure if I sat down and watched it, it would be like, that was fine, that was fun, that was enjoyable.
Right.
But I don't feel like I need to see it.
Okay. All right.
That's kind of where I was.
Okay. And I would say that's probably the Sony end of the film.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pass the buck to Sony. I got you.
Wow. Never going to see Vito hired by Sony. Never going to see me in a Spider-Man film. Till Marvel gets it. Boom.
Boom. But Marvel's really controlling this, aren't they?
Well, it's all Sony. Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man.
No, I get all that. I know on paper they own it, but
I think in the meeting they're probably like, we got some suggestions. You don't have to take them.
right.
But here's the whole script.
Please fix this.
Please fix this and weave it into our universe.
Yeah.
Because we're going to buy this eventually.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Okay. So what'd you think?
Yeah, this looks on par with the first one. I didn't think the trailer was super like awestruck. Like I kind of have like we've been with the Marvel trailers lately. So
right.
You know, I definitely was like, oh, okay. Like it didn't really hit me. It wasn't until kind of the end. I guess it was the dynamic of the relationships in the first one that I was missing. And then there right at the end, they kind of, you know, with the whole, I totally respect her,
yeah,
you know, that thing.
Sure.
That kind of makes me go, oh, okay, cool. They're still doing what they did in the first one.
Right.
So in that case, it's gonna be a good look as far as I'm concerned, going to the movie theaters and watching this and everything. But overall, I would say this trailer was good. It just wasn't tremendous.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably gonna go watch it sans Shawnee.
What?
Yeah.
Well, one of these days I'm gonna have to rent the first one and force you to watch that.
Okay.
One. And then
maybe
see how you
I'll
feel.
change, but unfortunately, like I remember the first trailer being at least a little excited about it.
Right.
And then this one, I was just kind of like, oh.
Oh,
okay.
really? Oh, okay.
You know, it was just like we're just watching some kids in Europe. Cool.
Well, it is a much younger cast, so
yeah, and
there is a little bit of a disconnect with that. But
well,
Tom Holland's doing a good job.
No, I got no problem with him. He's
Yeah.
good. It just like overall the tone, I just didn't get excited.
Okay.
And then when we brought in Jakey Gills as Mysterio, I guess is what his name is.
Yeah.
Then I was really like, wow, we are reaching for bad guys.
Right.
Come on, we can get it. Somebody.
Well, Mysterio's actually a really good character in the comics. So I understand why they want to bring him in, and it's it's a whole thing. But
it just felt like a watered down, literally a watered down,
well, he was fighting
amalgamated
a
version.
watered down monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which we have no idea what's going on there, but
right,
I mean,
which
not that it really matters because it doesn't matter.
Oh no!
Well,
no! We're still doing the video
I'm
podcast.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Reaction video.
Is it Spider-Man Homecoming?
Yeah,
No. Far from home.
Far
from seeing it.
Oh my gosh! It hit far from home for Shawnee.
All right, magic question.
Oh, I was just about ready to ask you the same thing.
What do you give it?
I will give this. I'll give this a solid 3. It just didn't have quite that energy, so I don't know if this was kind of thrown together. I just feel like they were giving us a blanket view of the movie rather than specifically looking at something. The most exciting part was Nick Fury showing up.
Sure.
And kind of the interactions between everybody. But the action was a little much to take in this. And it didn't, I guess I needed a little bit more of what was going on.
Yeah.
So, other than him going to Europe like Family Ties.
What would you do, baby?
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Wow.
Coming soon, cast album.
Not coming soon.
Nope. So what do you give this trailer, bro?
I'm going to give this a reluctant 3.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, is it soft? No, it's not a bad trailer. It was just like, yeah, that's what it is. I don't really care at all.
Wow.
So it's just like, okay. I maybe if I had seen the first one, I might have a little bit more investment. But my whole thing is these things all got to stand on their own.
They do.
That's how they're supposed to work.
Right.
You got to bring me in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make me want to go see that first one.
Sure.
And they didn't. I just feel like they just kind of, it's a little bit of a phone-in on this trailer for me.
Well, you know what's interesting is, and I wonder if this is part of it. I just thought about this.
Okay.
We've got a timeline, right? Marvel's got a timeline here.
Sure.
And so far, they've established pretty well what the timeline is. This movie, I don't know where it falls in the timeline. Because we kind of know what happens to characters already.
Sure.
And so, obviously, this movie falls before Infinity War, even though everything else that we're seeing right now is falling after Infinity War. So it feels a little out of place.
Interesting. So this is definitely before Infinity War, you think?
Yeah, unless they're doing something really tricky with it.
Okay.
Because...
this comes out in July.
Comes out in July, but let's just put it this... Well...
Which is going to be after
Endgame.
After everything.
Oh, okay. So maybe this could potentially happen after Endgame.
Right.
But we don't know.
We don't know.
So, all we do know, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Infinity War, all we know is that it's kind of hard to have a Spider-Man movie right now.
Well, that's true. You're not wrong.
Well, so it has to happen either before or after.
Sure.
Before Infinity War or after Endgame. Which is a spoiler for Endgame.
Right.
So that's why maybe
I see what you're saying. They're being cheeky.
Very generic with it.
Because
they don't want to
can't give
spoil
away.
anything.
Right. Okay. All right.
Well,
sure.
Who knows? All right. Well, Spider-Man Far From Home gets a solid 3 from Vito.
And a reluctant 3 from Shawnee.
Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video.
And then hit the notification bell so
yes.
that you get notified when we put these amazing videos up.
That's right. And then what should they do?
Then they should go to Apple Podcasts.
Yes, they should.
And click subscribe there.
Yes.
Where they should also give us what?
A click all the way to the right. So until next time, guys, go watch movies, watch trailers.
Trailer up, bro. Trailer up.